Let's turn to our next segment, and we call that picks and pans. I'm going to ask. We'll each of us weigh in on this. Picks and pans. Where would you be long? In other words, where you think the opportunities are, Tim?
Well, I still think you need to own stuff.
Own stuff.
Stuff. Anything. You buy everything. I mean, I think stocks right now are still look undervalued.
I think they are. Yeah.
You've got just the amount of cash in those stocks right now is just in the companies is unbelievable. But we're seeing large caps start to now catch up to some of the small and mid caps, which had a great year in 2010. I'd stay away from the treasury bonds, but the corporate bonds out there, there's some still ones that are considered in the high yield categories that actually have some pretty decent yields out there.
Okay, so buying stocks, yeah. Maybe corporate bonds, stay away from the treasuries. How about the inflation-adjusted treasuries?
Maybe a little bit more, but I'll tell you that I think this last year, didn't we have one of the first times where we actually had a cut in the principal? So there's always risk to that. But the big thing is don't speculate. And I know that a lot of people like to play play futures and options, and 90% of futures contracts that are out there go and end up expiring. So please don't try to do that unless you're a real expert in that particular field.
Tony, where are you buying?
I think alternative energy, any assets that are restructuring. I tend to disagree a little bit with Tim relative to cash positions of companies, because I really think that we're in for tremendous inflation in the future, and those cash balances will not be able to be hedged. Now, businesses that have hard assets, I think, are the best kinds of source of capital. So I'm with him on buying assets, but I'd be careful with those liquid assets that will not hedge inflation, because I think that inflation is here to come. I think our government has a vested interest in inflation.
You've been investing, recommending tech. Are you still long tech?
Yes,
okay.
I think tech.
You know where I'm long on, or where I think the opportunities are, big cap. Big cap meaning it's more international. International is where I think is a good opportunity. What I've been buying, and I won't say I recommend it, I buy, and my students often short what I buy, but but I'm buying international, some of the Vanguard International Growth. Okay, I can't pick them. Let them pick them. I'm not recommending that, folks. I'm just saying that's where I bought. I've done.
You're
fine.
accumulating.
I'm accumulating. Thank you. I'm accumulating. Okay.